So I just got home from work, and that's why like my makeup is a little bit worn, my hair is a little bit frizzy, but I just got this Too Faced and Candy Collection Banana Pudding powder yesterday, and when I saw her try it in her video, she used it as like a touch-up powder, and it was so good for brightening. So I want to try it right now and see what it does, because when she did it, it just like mattified and brightened. Look at that. Do you see that? This is why I wanted this powder, because I saw her put it on. Look at the two different sides of my face. This is the only thing I bought from the collection, because I'm trying not to spend money, which always happens when something awesome comes out. But this powder, I was like, if it really does that, I can't not get it. I was like, I can always return it if it doesn't work, but I'll be kicking myself if I miss it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Project Pan by 2018 video. So this is a whole bunch of products that I want to use up before New Year's. What I'm probably gonna do, I have like a couple things in each category, which is a little bit overwhelming, but my plan is as I finish up one, I'll phase in the other. And I don't do makeup every day, so this is going to be a little bit difficult for me to try to like force myself to use these. And I also am constantly buying makeup, so it's a little bit hard for me to like use these older products and not like use the new ones that I just got that I really am excited about. So this is going to be a challenge for myself, but as part of trying to save money and be a little bit more of a grown-up, I feel like I've been enjoying kind of decluttering and like using up my products and kind of finishing things. I've been doing a lot of that lately, because when I first started buying makeup and skincare was about 2 or 3, 4 years ago, and that stuff is kind of finishing now. I'm kind of like working on finishing more products. So because of that, I'm in this whole like finish it up mindset, and I have a lot of products. I'm just gonna jump in. I'm drinking tea also, because it's getting a little cooler out. And as much as I like summer, I love summer, don't get me wrong. It's my favorite season. There's something about like the beginning of fall that is just so nice. So, okay, I'm talking. Let me start with the skincare, because I have it sitting right here. Oh, it's a thunderstorm outside. But this was the only time I could film. Also, I have a giant scratch on my shoulder from a dog. It looks like I got stitches. I'm very easily distracted right now. The first mask that I want to finish up, or skincare product that I want to finish up, is the Magnetite Age Defier mask from Dr. Brandt. I spent $75 on this mask, at least $75, and I will be pissed if this thing goes bad before I finish it up, because I spent that much money on it, and I truly think that this makes a difference on my skin. I'm not consistent enough with my skincare, and I really want to be, so my goal is to use this mask once a week religiously, and I think I can use it up just within a month just doing that, because there's not a ton in here and you do kind of have to use a lot. So that is my goal. The other mask that I want to use up is the Fresh Black Tea Instant Perfecting Mask with advanced antioxidants, immediately reveals softer, firmer skin. This one I'll probably use once a week as well. When I'm not using that one, God, it smells like cucumber. It's like the coolest like lotion texture. I really like this. So that is my other mask that I want to use up. Now let's move on to makeup. So like I said, there's a lot there's a lot in here. So because those were the last thing, I have 3 different lip glosses that are all kind of old, and they're old or small, and I just want to finish them up because I've had them forever. The first one is the Rimmel Stay Glossy Lip Gloss. I swear I've had this for years in the shade Nonstop Glamour. It's just like a sparkly lip gloss. Oh shit, I need to mark where I am on these. Let me go get a permanent marker. Cause I can put this down without everything falling out again. I can't. While I'm gone, you can see just how full that box is. Okay, I'm back. It was about here. That's where I'm starting off at, right there, and I think I'll be able to use this up if I just throw it in my bag and only use this. It's a really nice lip gloss. It's nothing special, but I like it. The other 2 lip glosses, one is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss. This is really, I wonder if I can put this on over this. This is like a weird formula. I saw Samantha Ravindal, I don't even know what shade this is in. Pure Peach. I saw Samantha Ravindal do a video where she put this on and she was like, I hate this, but I love it because when you first put it on, it's like weird and streaky, but as you wear it, it kind of just like makes your lips look awesome. So I'm excited to use this, and once I use it up, it'll kind of help me decide if I want to buy a full size. And then the last one is this NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Tres Leches. I can't tell how far I am in this because it's not see-through, but I've had this for a really long time. It's a really good lip gloss, but it's time for it to go. For lip treatment, I have this Julep lip oil. This, it might be bad, to be honest. It kind of smells, so I'm not sure, but I'll use it until I decide that it's bad. These are really nice to like hydrate your lips before you start your makeup, and we are right there. It does smell a little funky though, so I might trash that. Okay, moving on. Some setting sprays that I want to use up. These are both partly empty, so I'll probably finish them up pretty quickly and then move on, like throw another setting spray in here. The first one is my MAC Fix Plus. This is the only thing, or the first thing I ever bought from MAC not that long ago. I just never really hopped on the MAC train. I like it. I don't have dry skin, so for me this is just like any other setting spray. I do like it. I might repurchase it, but for now I just want to finish it up and get through some of the other ones. And I only have, we're about 3/4 of the way done, so this will not take very long. The other setting spray is also almost done. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This stuff is incredible but expensive, and you don't get a ton of product. That's how much we have left. So will I repurchase it? Maybe, but it's so expensive for how much you get that I don't know that I will. I have 2 moisturizers in here. The first one is this Hey Honey Good Morning Facial Honey Silk Facial Serum. I've had this for way too long. I need to use it up or get rid of it. It's like starting to separate, but it's such a good like well, that just covered my whole arm. It's such a good under makeup moisturizer, especially in the winter because it like hydrates without being greasy. I think in the winter I'll be able to use this up. And then I also want to use up the Pores No More Age Fighting Mattifying Lotion. This has like a little push up thing so I can see where it's pushed up to. The bottom of the plunger is right there. It's going up. So I think I can use this up. It's been probably a year at least since I got this, and because it's skincare, I think I should try to use it up. I don't know what it says 12 months, so I want to try to use this up before it stops being beneficial. And this is something also that's really good under not mattifying foundations, and since I've been liking them lately, I think I can use it. I also have this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water in here. Again, I've had this for a while. I've gone through quite a few of them, and I just feel like I don't remember if it actually did anything or if I just fell into the hype. I've had this for a while. It says 24 months and it's probably been about 12. So I want to try to use this every day before my makeup and kind of get through it because I don't think it does that much, but we'll see. So I have a ways to go. Okay, I have a couple primers in here. They're all sample size, and then once I finish these samples, I will start a full size one. So this is a Benefit Professional, and it's probably like almost done. I don't even want to mark this because there's so little left. It's a primer. It's really good. This one, we're about here on it. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. This is a little bit more finicky than the Professional, but I do really like it. These are all kind of the same texture. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer Pore Minimizing. I can't mark this one either, but I want to finish that up as well. I can't use them all at the same time, obviously, but I'll be able to go through them pretty quickly. I need a drink. I need... Talking a lot. I'm drinking hot cider. It's like hot apple cider tea with lemon and honey in it, and it just feels like fall. So good. Okay, let me see if I can dig for the foundations. So for foundations, I tried to include ones that are my summer shade that I bought last year because by now they're a year old, and I feel like I should use them up before next summer. Like I won't be able to use them next summer, but they're too dark for me to use when I completely lose my tan, so I'll use them now while I'm still tan and I can still use them. The first one is this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for Oily Skin. This is in the shade medium, so it's a little bit tan for me, and it also does oxidize, but I can use it when I'm tan. It's a really, really good BB cream. I'm trying to like hold it up to the light and see. I think we're about here. So probably a little bit less than halfway done. It's really good. I'll be able to use that up. Another one that I want to use up is the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. I want to use this up, not because I can't use it in the winter, but because I know I've had this I know I've had this forever. Again, I can't really mark it because it's a solid tube, but this is a really, really good BB cream. I've just had it forever and it's time to use it up. Next is this Neutrogena hydroboost hydrating tint. This is the tan shade that I got, and I think this expires like more quickly than you would think, but I've been using this a lot and I really think that I can get through it because I use so much of it. I think I'm about here. So I think for like no makeup days and things like that in the winter, I'll be able to get through this, especially if I mix it with the lighter shade that I have. And then the last foundation in here so far, again, once I get paler, I'll probably add in some lighter foundations, but I bought this last summer and it's time to use this up. It's a little bit old. I'm probably here on it, and I think that by the time next summer comes around, I've had this for at least 2 years, maybe even 3, and it says 24 months, so I want to use it up while I still can. This is also a shade that works when I have just self-tan, so if I self-tan over the winter, I can use this. And I think I'll be able to use that up. I have 2 concealers in here, but I know that I'm going to be adding more because these are going to go pretty quickly. The first one is this L'Oreal Magic Lumi. This is so close to being done. Like, it did not last very long at all. There was not a lot of product in here. I think it 0.005 ounces. The plunger is all the way almost at the top. I don't know if you can see that, but there's not a lot left. I just want to finish that one up. And then the other one that I want to finish up is the Kokie Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. I have the shade Medium Light. Again, this is not a see-through tube, so I don't know how much I have left. But I think I can use this one up. This is kind of correcting, so I can use it in conjunction with a lot of other concealers. I have 2 setting powders in here that I want to use up before I throw in another one. I have the Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio setting powder. I've done this before. With the lid down, the bottom down, it's that much. And not a lot came in here. I think I can use it up. It's a good setting powder, but I don't like keeping around like almost empty product, so I want to try to use that up. And then same with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Holy crap, there's like nothing left in here. We're below that line, so there's not very much left in here. It is an open container. There's no sifter in here, but I'll be able to use that up fairly quickly. And then again, like I said, I'll throw in another setting powder. Those are the loose ones. And then I have this CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder. I'm already starting to see like the lines of the pan in here, so I think I should be able to finish this up if I use it a lot to set my under eye, which is what I use this for. It's starting to get those little bumpy things in it, which makes me kind of feel like it's about to go bad. So I want to use this one up, and I don't think it'll be very hard. It's, like I said, I can start to see like the rings, especially in this area, so we'll be able to tell next time how much we have. A couple of sample bronzers in here. The Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This I've had for a while. God, it smells so good. I kind of want to eat it, but I want to use it up just because it's old. It's a sample, and if I end up liking it when I actually use it as a sample, I might buy the full size. And then I also have the Ciate bronzer. It won't take long to use up, but it's a really pretty shade. I think this will work a little bit better when I'm more pale. But I really want to just use it up. Again, I don't like keeping around samples and small amounts of things. I just want to get rid of them. And then last but not least, I want to try to use up my L'Oreal Glam Bronze because the lid fell off. I have a large amount of pan, in case you can't see that. We're down to the nitty gritty, but it keeps getting messed up because the lid. And I have another one at Jay's, so I'm just going to try to get rid of that one. What else? I have the e.l.f. Cream Bronzed Pink Beige Aqua whatever thing. This bronzer is a really pretty cream bronzer, and I figured I may as well try to use it up. I've already gotten through a good amount of it. It's kind of hard to tell because it's a cream and it's in a pan. The blush I don't really ever use. I don't think I will get through much of that, but the bronzer I think I can finish. I also have this Maybelline Master Contour Face Studio thing. There's not a ton of, well, there's more than I thought. I want to try to get through the contour side. The highlight side, I just kind of wear down on like a napkin or something as I use the contour side. But it's really nice, but it's getting kind of old. I don't know if this has the expiration on it. It doesn't, but I just don't use it a ton. I want to get what use out of it I can and then move on. I do have a highlighter in here. It's the Sonia Kashuk highlighter. I've had this forever. This is the Chic Luminosity Bronzer Highlighter Duo. I don't use this bronzer as a bronzer because it's just a highlight. The highlight in here though is really nice. It's like a champagne, and if you mix like mostly the highlight with a little bit of the bronzer, you do get like a nice blush topper shade, or you can just get a tiny bit and kind of warm up the highlight. I'm just swatching at this point. I'm just doing random things that mean nothing to you. This is really nice. This is probably my oldest highlight that I own, and I feel like I need to try to get as much use out of it as I can, and whatever I haven't finished by the end of 2018, I'm going to declutter it. I almost decluttered it in my most recent video, but I really do like it, and I want to try to get as much use out of it as I can. But if I haven't used all of this up by 2018, I'm just going to get rid of what's left. I do have a blush in here. I really just want to hit pan on this. This is a L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I want to kind of see how it works. I have a little dip in here. This is probably my most used blush, but it's also my oldest blush. I've had this for a really, really, really long time. So I'm going to use up what I can by 2018, and then depending on how much I've used, I may get rid of what's left. All right, we've got some more lip products, eye products, etc. This is my favorite eyeshadow of all time. This is ColourPop Plunge. It's discontinued. This is my ideal lid shade. In an ideal world, this would never end. I would never have to finish this up, but because it's my favorite, I really don't want it to go bad before I can use it up. So I'm just gonna put it in here, use it up, appreciate it for what it is, and then try my damnedest to find a dupe. I've seen a couple. The Stila Kitten, that like putty highlighter is really, really close, but the Stila one is a little bit more pink than this one is. It's okay. I also want to get my use out of these two ColourPop shadows that are pretty old. I think I got them with my first ColourPop order. This one, DGAF, has like broken and fallen apart, and it's not nearly as pretty as it once was. It's still hella pretty. So I want to try to get my use out of that while I can, while it's not too far gone, and then again, whatever is left, I'll just get rid of at the end of 2018. And then this one, La La, is like a rose gold, like a deep rose gold copper. It's really a copper. It's super pretty. It's like a rose copper. It's really, really pretty. Again, I just forget to use these. They're kind of old. I actually had one mold on me, so I'm trying to get rid of these before they mold. Or appreciate them before they mold. Okay. There's a hair on my face, and it's killing me. Moving on to eyeliners. I'm really scared I'm gonna like break this. I was breaking it. I knew it. Okay, we're straight again. It is not secure. I'm struggling so hard right now. So I have 3 liners here that I want to use up, and they're 3 different colors, so I think it won't be too hard. The first one is this Almay Intense Eye Color Pencil in the brown eyes one, so it's a purple liner, and it's about here when I roll it up on the cap. So I think it's brand new, but I love putting purple in my waterline, so I think I'll be able to use it up. I also have this Too Faced Perfect Black Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner. This is so black, and it's just a little sample, so I should be able to use that up if I just use it. And then I have this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Smoke Out. Again, it's just a sharpenable pencil, and this is more of like a black brown that I think I can use up as well. Then I have this Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Color. I've gotten 2 of these in subscription boxes. I like them, but I'm not going to repurchase them. It's not my favorite, so I just want to use it up and get it out of my collection, as weird as that sounds. So I'm about, I think the pencil is that tall, so I can use it up pretty quickly. And then the last, I have a brow, that was in frame. Then I have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This just seems to be like drying out. Like when I when I wiggle this around, it's got a lot of fibers on there, but not a lot of cream. So I think that I'll be able to use that up pretty quickly, or it'll just be dried out because I've had this for a while and it can't be that good anymore. And then I also have this Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 1. I use this when I don't want to add color to my brows or like any more color. When I've already filled them in, but I do want to add some like thickness and some hold. I'll use this one, but I have a full size and I just want to get this smaller size out of my collection. Oh, I forgot the cream highlight. This Benefit Watts Up has been in my collection for so long. I feel like I've tried so hard to get rid of it and it's still like full. It comes up to that squiggly line at the top of the packaging. It's so pretty. Honestly, this might be dried up by now. No, it's a really pretty cream highlighter. I just forget about it because I have so many others, and like stick cream products aren't my favorite, so I just forget about it and I need to use it before it goes bad. I have 2 mascaras. Again, they're samples that I want to get out of my collection. We talked about this in my favorites. The L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise is my favorite mascara of all time, and the rest are just ones that I don't want to throw out, so I'm going to try to use these up. I have the Benefit They're Real mascara. I have a lot of Benefit samples. I've had this one for a while. The wand is very spiky. I like it. I don't love it. It's not my favorite, but I really like it. I just want to use it up. And then I also have the Benefit Roller Lash. And again, this one's good. I think you have to work too hard though. Like you have to really use the wand correctly, and that's a little bit too much for me. But I do like it and I want to get my use out of it, so there. And then I have 3 lip products. They're all exactly the same shade because that's what it's easier for me to use up. I have the Aquarious lip pencil and the Aquarious lippy stick. The lip pencil, we are here. It's, you know, half my forearm. And then the lippy stick, probably don't have that much left. Oh wow, I was wrong. We are there. So I think I can use these up pretty quickly because they're like my favorite go-to colors, and it won't be that hard for me to like get them done, you know. I won't be upset about using them every day. And then the last lip product is the L'Oreal Collection Eva's Nude. This is the nude lipstick that fit me the most. It's a little bit darker. I can put some on right now because I put on everything else, so why not put on the lipstick? It looks a little bit darker in the tube than it does on my lips. It's really comfortable. I really like it. And I think I can use it up. So that, let me grab a perfume. I should do a perfume in here. So I have this container of perfume samples that I've just been collecting over the years. Don't ask me why I keep these or why I have so many of them. But there's something in me that's like, I can't throw them out because perfume is so expensive. So I just hoard them and then I have a ton of them. So what I'm going to do is just pull out a couple of these to use every so often, and then I'll use them up. So the ones for this season are going to, or for this whatever, is going to be the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose, because I've been thinking about buying that perfume actually, and so I figure I might as well try it out. And then I have the Tory Burch Jolie Fleur Verte, Happy Green Flower, I don't know. And then I'm going to try, let's see, this Chloe Eau de Perfume. It doesn't have, I guess it's the Chloe one. Their like signature one. Those are 3. I think I can use them up pretty quickly because there's not a ton in there. And then if I don't like them, they'll just be decluttered. If I do like them, I'll use them up. And then maybe I'll buy a new one. So that is everything for this first installment of my Project Pan by 2018. Oh, I forgot the eyeshadow palette. Oh my god. I forgot this. So the eyeshadow palette that I want to pan is the Too Faced Natural Matte palette. This is one of, if not the first high-end, I think it was the first high-end eyeshadow palette that I bought, and I've loved it to death. I actually have the tiniest bit of pan in this honey butter shade, but I want to try to hit pan in this white shade, in this shade. I probably won't use that pink shade. And then chocolate cookie and sexpresso, I think I can hit pan in. Honestly, I probably can hit pan in everything except risque. But everything else I want to try to hit pan. Sorry, I'm blinding you. Everything else I want to try to hit pan on. I want to completely use up honey butter. There's something about eyeshadow palettes where I'm like, oh, if I start, like I started finishing this and I was like, no, stop using it. But I love it and I bought it so I could use it. So I shouldn't stop using it. So honey butter I think I can completely use up. Chocolate cookie I probably can completely use up. This one here, nudie, it's a big pan, maybe not, but I definitely want to hit pan in everything else. The two that I might have a struggle with is Heaven and Risque and Sexpresso. I may not be able to hit pan in, but this is my goal. I think if I use this every single day as like my matte shades with those cream shadows, I think I can do pretty well. Now that is everything. So I'm going to put all of these products in my little stand next to my makeup and just use them as much as I can, and I will do a check-in. Hey guys, so the check-ins are going to be the end of October, the end of November, and then the end of December at the end of the year. I don't know what I was talking about. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys are excited because there's something so like satisfying about finishing up makeup or even watching somebody finish up makeup. So I hope that you guys are excited. If you do project pans, declutters, anything like that, comment down below and let me know your channel so I can go watch it because I am addicted to those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you like project pans. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see any more of my videos, and I'll talk to you guys next time.